Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
Yeah, now drag to the right side, Madam. Perfect. Now connect department number, department name, location, filter time. Yeah, done? Yes, perfect, madam. Next, yeah. I think that's enough. Yeah. So now let's move on. So double click on this filter transformation, or we can right click on title bar and select what? Edit submenu item. That's all we need to do. Clear, no? We're all here. Yes or no? Yeah. So let me check. Yeah. So edit, select edit, and this is done. 3 is done. All done. Yeah. Double click on the filter transformation. Subhamanu.
No,
Filter.
I'm just trying to drag. This drag and drop is not working for me.
No. Actually, what I need to do is first highlight, madam. Simple. Simple trick here is select any column, select location, just highlight. Highlight. Yes. Now drag. Left mouse pointer. Hold the left mouse pointer. Drag and release. Release the cursor. Release it. That's it.
Yeah.
Got no?
Released. Yeah.
Now I think you made
Why
a
is
mistake.
this?
Department number. Yeah. What you need to do is you can just delete this. Now one second. Let me show how to delete it. Just give control, man. Give me control. So what we need, just highlight that link and select delete button, right? Again, highlight another link, delete button, right? Now, same thing, department number, just select it and hold left mouse pointer and release onto the filter transform. Done, right? Same thing you can do for department name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think without department name also you can still do it. Yes, you got it, madam. Perfect. Release it. Yeah. Now double click on filter transform. Fine, you got it, right? Now let's all be here. Now the step is what within this any transformation, right? If you go to ports, port means what? Just like a column. Just remember column. Like it has got department number, department name, location. We can also call it as a port. Port, why we call it? You can ask that question, right? It is just like an interface where it can take in, it can send out, which means it can act as what? Input, or it can also act as output. For now, you can just remember only two. Yeah, we've got some other types of ports. For now, just remember, it just act as a mediator in and out. So in is what you call input. I, can you see? I enable means here. You can see where I press mouse pointer, right? I enable means what? Input port. So for all the columns, this I has been enabled. These are all input ports, and was also enabled, which means what? We can also send output of this column data to a target. That's what it means. Remember, yeah? Data type, precision, scale. I think I talked about it. Now let us go to properties. That is where we need to add the filter condition, right? For example, if you use a true, true means what? All the records would be transferred to a target. Let us not define any filter condition. We'll go with a default and see what is the result that we are going to get. And later on, we'll override that particular default value, right? Clear, no? Next, let us drag and drop target, which is, let us say, sequential target, right? I repeat, let us perform dragging and dropping what? Sequential target. So let's say department number, connect to this particular C1 target, department name, connect to C2 target, and location, connect to C2 target. That's it. Clear, no? After that, we can go to repository and save it. So this is what need to be done in order to build what I call simple mapping from the scratch. Clear, right? So that's it. How one can start building the mapping with filter transformation, but default condition. Yeah, because we need to understand everything from the scratch. Yeah? From basic to advanced, we need to understand. Remember. Now mapping is done, right? What next? We need to start getting into what I call how are we going to run
Once
this
again, my
mapping?
mapping is not done. In the port, what you said, I just missed that part.
Port can be either input or output, right? Can you see here? Input means it takes the data, output means it sends the data. Yeah, got no?
Yeah.
So let's say department number, department name, location. So it takes the data from department table if the I is enabled. O means what? It can also send data, department number, department name, location to what? To a target. That's what is meant by input and output. Input is a from, output is a to. Just remember that, Priyam, to make it simple term. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got no?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So
For
now,
now, we didn't make any changes, right? In this, for now, we didn't make any
no
changes.
When I'm trying to drag this, it is saying that it is giving some error.
which you are talking, madam?
When I'm
Yours
trying
is free,
to
right?
drag the target, it is giving some error.
Let me see. This is your three, right? Your system, madam? Yes.
Yeah.
So can you see? I'm trying to drag, madam. Others also can watch. Just drag and drop it here. Target definite transform may not be created. Oh, you select a maplet, madam. See, you select a wrong one. This is not a maplet. You need to select this
Oh, okay.
mapping designer. No? So now you can do one thing. You can just go to mapping and mapping underscore filter, right? Correct, no? Then then select department, correct, no? Then organize it. Then go to transformation. I'm just doing it quickly because to save time. Huh?
Okay.
Filter. Yeah, filter, right? Because anyway, you already did, no? So, but in some other workspace. So that's it. Now drag and drop, and then select. Let's say one column. So now you can start no condition, right? So now let us also connect other ports. That's it. Now you can see here, madam. So select this target. Yeah. Now connect all this course data. That's what we did. Yeah. Now I've just saved it. That's all. Done, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Like how to build a mapping. So mapping is valid. At the end, we need to make sure that this particular mapping is valid. All of you. You know? So that's it. So 2 is done, Dinesh, and 4 is done, and also 5 is. Just close this, madam. Sushma, madam. Susha, sorry. Yeah, now let's go back to workflow manager. Yeah, yeah. Let's go back to what workflow manager. Yeah, and select what workflows. Yeah, and select what create. Yeah. Yeah. So after the workflow name, workflow underscore. Let's I'll just put filter. Yeah. So workflow underscore filter with let us say default condition, because we did not change anything, right? So we are going with the default condition. Yeah. Yeah. Say okay. So far all done, right? Say okay. Hit enter button, madam. No, 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 no. One second. One second. One second. What I need to do is you give the name here, right? Just enter. That's it. Got no? Yeah. So now I think all done. 2. What happened? Dinesh created a.
Yeah, I created, but it is not showing, sir.
Oh, you already created. Huh? So what we need to do here? Let's see. You
No, no,
already
no.
created. Huh?
Yeah,
What
same
is the
name
name
I
we gave?
created.
Oh, same name. Let us create with the new name. No, fine. Yeah. So workflow with filter. Right? Yeah. Yes, Dinesh, you got it right. Yeah. Now let us start creation of a task. No. Go to task menu. Select what? Create. Yeah. Now supply the session task. So session task based on what? Our filter with default. Right? No. And click on create. Yeah. So here we need to select what our mapping. Can you see mapping here? This is the one, right? Mapping filter multiple target. Yes or no? Yeah. Say okay. Done, right? Now drag and drop. So far all done, right? Now connect. This start task with what? Session task. Go to task menu, link task, and connect. Start task with what? Session task. That's what we can see over here, right? Right? Yeah. So once we do that, we need to configure session property. All done, right? So far, 2, 3, 3. You need to connect. 3, correct. Yes, perfect. Then 4 is done. 5. What happened? You need to create a task menu. Go to task, create. Looks like you have some network problem today, right? Session underscore filter.
So,
Right, no? And then, oh, where is your mapping? Mapping looks like it is not saved, madam. This is mapping, right?
yeah.
So once, yes. So we need to save it. See, now it is saved.
Okay.
Now we can go back to this workflow manager. Yes. Now take cancel, create again. So now select filter. This filter is red mark means what? It is not valid. So look at this. She has created very good thing here. Some problem. Let us see what is that problem. We'll fix it because we need to understand the problem. The reason is what here? It doesn't have any target. But anyway, we'll see the message before we fix it. Yeah. Can you see it? It's trying to save here, but mapping filter is invalid because if you look at this, mapping must have at least one loadable target. That was the problem. So what we need to do? We need to go and add a target definition here. Got no? So target, now we can just take this. Yeah. So now first we need to organize it properly. Then target, right? Now we can just map it. I selected all. That's it. Yeah. So now if we save it, right? See, mapping is valid now. Can you see here? So now the next step is what? We can go back to this and create again. Click on create again. Now see that red symbol is gone. That's all. So make sure that the mapping is valid. Yeah. Now you can just connect, madam. Yeah. So this start with session task, right? Yeah. Start there. And looks like we have some problem today. Yeah, just connect it. After this, I'll talk about it. Yeah. So far it's done, right? Now, the next step. So we need to look at session properties. Double click on session, right? And go to mapping tab, right? And source. Make sure that this connection is there. So I think Priyanka, yesterday I have not done in database example, right? Probably what I need to do is you need to create a connection and supply the connection name here. So let us see, like whether we could able to see it or not. I'm just showing it in the system. So open this, go to
That is
mapping.
Info 5. Info 3 is my system.
Oh, sorry. You are right. Now, yes. So you can just open this, see whether you have got this connection or not. Yeah. If you go here, so you don't have connection, which means we need to build the new connection. Yeah. Go to connection and select what? Relational. So select new and supply what? Oracle, because we are using Oracle database. And then supply username and password. Let's say what? Tiger. Yeah. Dinesh, this also you need to remember while reading data, right? You need to configure this connection also. Yeah. So, but this is after ODBC definition is fixed. Yeah. Yeah. Now say okay. Close it. Sorry. Next, we can go and verify what you call refer it. as part of this particular source. For that, can you see here, Priyanka? Against with the relational, you've got connection empty, right? So we need to supply so that you can read the data from that particular specified connection. Click on down arrow button where we can see the configured connection and then say OK. That's it. This is what we need to do, madam. Say enter. Or if you want to configure another property, you can go back and select as a target, which I'm going to talk now. So I think now database part is done. So others, I think yesterday we have done it already. Now let's move on. The next step is what? Let's say filter transformation. Can you see here? Filter condition, if you look at, which is gray dot, and which is what? True. True means what? By default, all the records will be transferred to a target without any filter condition. That is what it means, right? Now let us apply the target. Yeah. So target name, target path, and target name, which is target file name. That's what I meant. Specify the target name here. Let's say C:/target. Yeah. And supply the name. Let's say SQTGT. I'll just put scratch underscore filter dot txt. Yeah. That's it. Say enter. That's all we need to do. Yeah. All done, huh? 2, yes. Yes, change the name. Now 3, you have changed it. 4 is 9. 5 looks like there's a problem. What, madam? Still not fixed, huh? Sure, madam. We have some internet. Open session filter. I think all done, right? Looks like you have already done, right? Go to mapping. Yeah, mapping tab. And I think database is done, all done. Only target you need to specify, madam. Select SEQ target scratch, supply them. No, this is done. You need to select target. Left side, left below SEQ. Perfect. Yeah, all done, huh? So far.
Yes.
Yeah. So once we do that, we need to move on to the next step. Yeah. I repeat, once you are done with this, we need to start moving on to what the next step. Yeah. That is what.
To see your screen. I'm not able to see
Pranay?
your screen.
Okay.
What is that output file directory?
Yes,
C:/.
you are right. Output file directory. You can
What is
specify C:/target, madam. Yeah.
C:/target.
/target. Yes, you are right.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah, and file name also. Below we have output file name. Right? We need. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Path,
sequential one dot underscore target underscore scratch one some dot txt.
you can put name scratch underscore filter dot txt. Yes, you are right.
It's a different file name. Okay. Underscore filters. That's all right. Just come out of it.
Yes, you are right, madam.
Okay. I mean, is there any saving? No, it gets saved right. Auto save, right?
Now we need to do control S. No autosave. We need to do it by ourselves.
Okay. Fine. I just have to close this window, right? That's it.
Yes, you are right, man. So that's what we need to do. So yeah.
Why is it saying discard changes? Don't discard the change. So whenever I close it, it is not taking that control assistant.
Oh really? So let me see.
Yeah, if I try to close that
Are you
one, it is
sharing it?
asking.
I can't see your screen.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
done.
That's done, right? Yeah, perfect. Now, yeah, all done, right? So you can go to either repository, madam, save it, or control S. Both are fine. Yeah? Now, let us run this. Go to workflows, start workflow, right? See, you get this message if you don't save it. See, now I save it. It's gone, right? Now we can just workflows and start. Yeah, now it's going to get executed. Let it get executed. Yeah. So double click and connect here. Yeah. Double click on extract. So what is ours? Ours is default condition, right? This one. Yeah. You can just expand it. So we can see it's successful. Yes or no? So we're all here, right? All of us. I think we're all here, right? Like how this particular session execution happens. Now, anybody is not here. First, let's confirm this. Yeah, open latest 20 runs. You can click. Yeah, select it. Yeah, click on it. Yeah. Now we can see under that session, right? If you want, you can just use this bar to expand it. I think second is yours, I think, right? So you need to expand this. Yeah, finished. Yeah. Now you can just like the other steps I'll talk about it. Three. So yours, I think this is the yours, madam. Correct, no? Yes. Okay. And yes, this is she has done it. Yes. All right. Yeah. I think they now let us open this session log. Right click and say what? Get session log. I repeat. Right click and select what? Get session log. So where we could able to see what can you see here? Output. So source data 4 rows and target is also 4 because default condition is what? True. Remember, true indicates what? All the records, which indicates no filter condition. Yeah. So we need to start from basic thing, right? That's what we started. Now let us go and confirm this result in the target. Yeah. So which is the drive and target folder. Yeah. So select target. So can you see this is a filter, right? Open. So we should get all the rows. That's what we can see, no? Yes or no? So if anybody has not got it, please let me know so that we can take a look at it. Dinesh, you need to go to bottom. Yeah, you already went, right? So you got all the 4 rows. Perfect, Dinesh. Now you need to go to Windows Explorer. Yeah, and check that data. 3 is done. 4 is done. 5. 5, you need to go to that location, target location, madam. Yeah. Which is the file name we gave? Yes. You can see all the rows, right? Krishna? Perfect. I think all of us could able to see the same result. Perfect. Yeah. So far, so good. Yeah. Now let's move on to the next step. which is going to be what, how are we going to apply the filter condition?
To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 399 plan and grow your skills immensely.
So we need to start getting into like how to build the mapping with filter condition now. Let us start with one filter condition, then we'll go with multiple filters so that you'll understand implementation. So now what we'll do is, now let us create a copy of this mapping rather than creating a new mapping, right? Yeah, because we know how to create a mapping, right? Yes or no? Yeah. Or else we'll do one thing, we'll create one more mapping so that you'll get a hands-on. From next example onwards, we'll go with a copy rather than creating from the scratch. Yeah. So let us create now, because you still have some problem on dragging, dropping, right? If you do this example, right, then we'll get used to it. Yeah. So select mapping and supply mapping name, mapping underscore filter, yeah, filter with a single target. I'll put, yeah, right. I repeat, mapping name is what? Mapping underscore filter with a single target. Yeah. So that's what we are trying to do now, right? So let us try doing it. Yeah. Mapping underscore filter underscore single target. All done, huh? Info 2, 3 is done, right? Yeah, perfect. Yes, all done. Now let me say okay. Now select the source. Let's say department source, right? Same thing like what we did earlier, right? Same thing we are going to do with one extra thing, which is filter condition. We are going to add nothing else. Yeah. Yeah. So we got source. Next, we can go and add the filter condition. Go to transformation and select what? Create. Repeat. Go to transformation and select what? Create. And supply here F, type F, so that you will get to see filter. That's it, right? Now supply the transformation. I'll just put here name of the transformation, filter underscore trx underscore single target, right? Yeah, whatever name that you want, it is. I just give meaningful name. Say okay and done. Yeah. Now select all the column and then drag and drop. Drag and drop. That's it. So, yeah. Yeah. Once we are done with this, next step is what? We need to build a filter condition, right? We're all done, right, so far? Yeah, just connect Dinesh. 3, you need to connect, madam. It's done already. 4 is also done. Yeah, say okay, madam. Sure, madam. Say okay and drag and drop your department name. No? Correct, no? And then add transformation. Go to transformation, click create, type F, and supply any name. No? I'm just doing shortcut name. They're done, right? You are there, madam. Yeah, looks like you have some column today. So, yeah.
Yeah,
So now,
there's a lot of stone nets. Okay, I'm just reviewing it. I'm just seeing what you are exactly doing it. So
exactly,
it's a lot
because
of
you have some column. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, then filter, madam. Now we're all here. Now double click on this filter, go to properties. Yeah, and now we're all here, right? I repeat, double click on filter information, go to properties. Yeah, and click on down arrow button. Can you see here? Where we can go and build a filter condition. Just delete the true part. Instead of true, we are going to put our own condition. So I'll just put here DEPT number less than 20. Yeah, let us go with 1 first. Yeah. So if you don't want type, no, department number, actual port number, if you don't know it, go to ports. Can you see here? I'll just delete this. So let me say delete, right? Now I'll just double click on it. It comes there automatically. So which means we can avoid typing mistake. If you do this. That's all, nothing else. If you know like what you're doing, right, then it's fine, you can type. Then click on validate, which indicates what? Whether our condition is right or wrong. That's what validation here means. Done, right? So click on validate button. Dinesh? Yes, perfect, Dinesh. And yes, you can also click validate, madam. Priyanka. Yeah, perfect. 4 is done already. 5, you can also click on validate session. Yeah. Perfect, madam. All done. So now we know how to write an expression. Expression could be conditional based or non-conditional based. Now we are trying to validate conditional based expression. That's it. Now say OK. That's all. Now apply and say OK. Now we can use what? Target. Let us select a target, right, and map this particular filter to a target. That's all we need to do. And then save it. Control S you can do. It will be saved automatically. Yeah. Or we can go to repository menu and save one of them, whichever you are comfortable, right? You can do it. Yeah. That's all. Now let's go to the workflow manager. Same process. We need to repeat. Yeah. Or if you're okay, well, I'll just add one extra thing here. Extra thing is what? Let that what workflow be same. We'll add what? Another task. Yeah. Can we do that? Yeah. Instead of creating new workflow from the scratch, right? Let us use existing workflow and add what? A new task. Let us start doing it. Go to task menu. I'm not creating new workflow. Instead, we are trying to add a new task to an existing workflow. That is what we are trying to do. Right? Go to task menu and select what? Create. Right? Go to workflow manager, Dinesh. This is done. Go to workflow manager. Yeah, select create. Yeah, go to workflow manager. The list. Now, yeah, correct, madam. Here, I think filter condition is done, right? Yeah, drag drop. That is fine. One column is fine. Now save it. Control S. Oh, it's invalid. Huh? Your mapping is invalid. Why is it so? Let's see. One segment. Which mapping is it? One sec. What is this? Sure. It's valid, no? Where I read invalid? This cut on. Now go to this guy. Workflow manager, madam. So go to task. What I'm saying is Instead of create a new workflow again, yeah, go to task, start doing it, man. Go to task and create. Perfect. Yeah. Create. Yes. Now supply session name. Supply session name. Let me also supply session name here. Yeah, I'll just put here session underscore filter underscore single target. I repeat, session underscore filter underscore single target. Yeah. So that's what we are trying to do here, right? That's it. And click on create, right? So here we need to select our mapping underscore filter underscore single target. That's what we gave, right? Name. Yeah. These names are important because others blindly if you select something, no, we'll get some result which may not be right. Yeah. All done now. So now I can connect. No, first select this. Yeah, all done now. Only 3. Priyanka, drag and drop. Yeah, fine. Select this. Say okay, and done. Perfect. Yeah. Now drag and drop. Now connect start task to what session task. Let us start doing it. So for that, what we need to go to task menu and select what link task, like what we did earlier, right? Then connect from start task to session task. That's all we need to do. Right? All done. Perfect. 2 is done. 3 is done. 4 is done. 5. You just have to drag drop menu. It's overlap. Yeah. You can connect it now. Perfect. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Now the next step is what? Double click on this new session that we created just now because we need to configure the session properties, right? Yeah. So that is what we are trying to do. I repeat, we need to configure what? Session properties. Yeah? Let us try doing it. Yeah. So select this session and go to mapping tab. Yeah. And then what we need to do, this database connection stuff is fine. And filter part, whatever is configured, right? We can able to see it here. And target we need to configure. Go and specify what target path and target file name. So we'll just put here C:/target. Yeah, and then you can supply here. I'll just put underscore filter single target. Yeah? Single.txt. That is fine, I think. Yeah. Enter. So that's it. Yeah. So this is how we need to configure multiple tasks within the same workflow. So now we are adding one extra thing. From mapping side, we added a filter condition, and from workflow side, we're adding new task, which is going to be the session task. Remember, yeah? After that, just save this workflow, Control S, and make sure that this particular workflow is valid. Yes, 2 is done, perfect, and 3 is done, perfect. 4 is 4. Yeah, you can change the C:/tab 4. Delete, yeah. Output file directory. Just type it here. Yeah, you can change the name, madam. Susha, madam. Output file name, right? Go up, go up. Yeah, here you need to go. You already did, no? Just press the mouse pointer outside here. Say enter. That's it. Over. It came out from that menu. Yeah. Clear, no? All done, I think, right? So perfect. Now let us save. Save, I think save is also done, I think, right? The next step is what? We need to start workflow. So let us start doing it. Go to workflows and select what? Start workflow. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Start workflow. Right. All done. Huh? Now let's move on to the next step. Yeah, executed, right? Now let's go to workflow monitor. Can you see here? See here, there are two sessions here because within the same workflow, we have executed what? Complete workflow, right? Which means both the tasks will be executed. So we need to look at the result for second task. Can you see here? The one which is highlighted here. Same thing you need to do. So two, yes, perfect. Dinesh has got it. Dinesh has got result also. And for all, I think you guys have become experts. Now we can go and look at the session log here. Yeah. So now we can see here as part of this session log summary, right? 1-1, right? So which means only one record got transferred to a tablet. That's what we can see. Yeah? One. Yeah. Now let's go and verify this in target folder. So which is going to be filter single. No, this is the one we get. So we should get only one record. That's what we got it. Perfect, no? Yeah. Now the next example, we are going to add. Let's close this also. So what confusion? Now the next step is what? How to add multiple conditions, right? For that, go to designer, make a copy. Now we are trying to make a copy instead of creating this mapping again, right? You're all here, right? In part 2, 3, yeah, 3 you need to move to designer, madam. Yeah, perfect. We got the result. Let's move on to the next topic. 4 is done, right? Perfect. Now, yes, 5 you need to move to designer, madam. You also got the result, right? Now let's move to designer, madam. Yeah, let's all be in the same page so that we can make it fast. Yeah. Go to mappings. There was copy ads, which means
Is there a way?
we are
Is
trying.
there a way to increase the speed of? Hello. Is there a way to increase the speed of this machine? It's very slow. I could not able to move the cursor.
That is your internet.
No, I
That is
tried with my
internet thing.
personal laptop as well.
Okay.
Still, it's very slow. Yeah, I tried with my personal laptop. So internet speed is very good in my system, in my home. But the thing is,
Oh, really?
here the VM seems to be very slow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let us say, but from
I'm
me
not
it's
sure about
okay.
others.
Yeah, let us see today. So what we'll do is, all I think yesterday we did not shut down, right? That might be the reason. But for me it is okay. Yeah. Let us see. Yeah. For some time, Dilip, yeah, is that fine? Yeah.
Yep.
So is it very slow or it manages?
No, the cursor movement is pretty slow. It takes time to drag the cursor. That is, I mean, we do a lot of dragging and dropping, right? That is itself is taking time.
Right. Yeah. Let us see. But for me it's okay. But let us see for some time. If you have same problem, right? So then we discuss during lunchtime problem. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Let us make a copy as. Fine, right? Copy as and supply what you call name as. I'll put here multiple targets. Correct, no? Multiple targets. Yeah. Fine, right? I repeat. You can just apply what? Multiple targets. Yeah, 2 is done, 3 is done. Perfect. Now say okay. Okay. So now we can just yeah, it's under use, right? Usage. Yeah. Open this multiple targets. Yeah. Now let us go and add our own new filter condition. Name is changed, right? All of you. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. Done. All done, right? Oh, you create new mapping, huh? It is 5. Tusha madam, what I need to do is you need to make a copy rather than creating a new one. So let me show like how it will be done. Go to mappings. This is yours, right? Susha, just select it and then say open, right? Perfect. Now once it is done, what we need to do is go to mappings menu, take copy as, right? Then supply here the name as what? Multiple target. Yeah. So multiple, that's the target. Correct, no? So that's it. Now we have got see, these are multiple targets. Old thing we don't touch. We are just focusing on what? New one. So old copy will be there. Yeah. Now let us modify this mapping. Clear, no? Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Now you got right, Susha? Yeah. Fine. Now let us go and add what? One more filter transformation. I repeat. Let us add what? One more filter transformation. So for that, go to transformation. Select what? Create. I repeat, go to transformation and select what? Create. Then supply filter 2. Yeah, you can just put filter 2. Yeah, filter underscore 2. Fine, right? I think that's fine. Shortcut. Now we have already given many meaningful names, right? Let us save time by supplying shortcuts. Huh? Click on create. Insert done. Right? Done, right? Now, once it is done, the next step is what we need to start getting into. Same, we need to connect these ports like department number, department name, location to what? Second filter. Remember, no? That's what we need to do. I repeat, connect all the ports from source to what? Second filter, like what we did it for first filter. Yeah, yeah. Just put it in the top. Now we can just connect Ganesh, yeah, to second filter. Yeah. Oh, 3. Priyanka, where are you? You went somewhere. Correct, no?
No, it's gone somewhere. The mapping.
So mapping is gone. Huh? We need to open this multiple target. No? Correct, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So,
Okay, we have to click and open. Okay, okay.
yeah,
Fine.
right click and yes, you are right. Yeah. Yes. Now it's open,
Okay.
right? Yes. Now go to transformation and select what create and supply. Let's say F and supply filter name, madam. Yeah? Whatever name that you want, no? You can supply, madam. You do it, yeah? Because you'll get answer.
Yeah, sure.
Supply the name. Yeah. Yes. I think delay is done, and then in part 2 is done, and 3 you're doing it. 4 is done. 5 you need to do, madam. 5 is not done. So you're busy, huh? Yeah. Now we can add. Very simple. Go to transformation. Select create. Supply F. I'll just put let's say F2. That's it. Yeah. That's all. Now we just have to what connect from where the source to second filter. That's what we need to do. Let us try doing
Yeah,
it.
I do have a lot of issue in this doing this one. I mean, to say it's pretty slow and it is getting it's not exactly happening. I'll just listen to what you're saying. Maybe I'll go through the recording later.
Fine. Yeah. But yeah, it's fine. It's up to you. Yeah. So fine. Now done, right? Now let us start getting into what adding next target. You know? So second target, right? Because first target we have already done. Now let us add what second target. So for that, go to what our targets folder. Within that, select a second target, or let us say SEQ1. Yeah? Can you see it? I'm just dragging and dropping onto this particular mapping workspace. That's it. Yeah? There, no? These are all numbers, right? Just connect only department number because it has got only numbers, no? If you connect department name, location, right? They won't work because string can't fit into number. We all know that, right? Clear, right? I repeat, string can't fit into what? A number. Yeah? That's it. All done, no? So we can add new target.
Can you, yeah, can it possible to add the same target here also, second filter? Because already we created one target. Right?
No, we should not do it. Yeah, that's a good question. It's fantastic question. Remember, if filter condition, what happens is first condition will be evaluated, right? Then that result should go to what? One target. Second result, if you do it, if you connect both to single target, what happens? Whatever latest condition that gets executed, right? Only that result will be there in the target if you do that. Dinesh, that is why we should never ever connect multiple filters to what single target. We should always maintain what multiple targets. Dinesh.
So that is the only filters, right? Remaining is fine. Remaining transformations.
Yeah, remaining is fine. Yeah, just add one more target. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Fine. I think she has done it. Priyanka has done, and 4, I think he has also done. Yeah, you can Susha, you can try to do it. Yeah, fine. That's it. Like how to do it. Like for multiple filters and how to get corresponding targets. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now let us save this. Yeah. So first filter we don't touch. Second filter only will focus because see whether our second filter condition data will get it or not, right? Now let us double click on filter 2. We need to add a condition, right? Which we have not done it. Let us go and add it. Filter condition. Click on down arrow button and supply condition here. Which is let us say here I'll put department number
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.